It's 2 a.m. You have work tomorrow. You told yourself, 5 more minutes, 40 minutes ago. You're not tired. You're not even enjoying this. But you cannot stop. Here's what's terrifying. This isn't a bad habit. This isn't laziness. This is your brain working exactly as it was designed to work. And the people who built your phone, they knew that. By the end of this video, you'll understand the exact mechanism hijacking your brain every night, and why knowing it might not even be enough to stop it. Your brain has a reward system that evolved 200,000 years ago. Its job was simple: find food, find safety, find a mate. Every time you did, it released a chemical called dopamine, not as a reward, as a signal. That was good. Do it again. Now here's what nobody tells you. Dopamine isn't released when you get the reward. It's released when you're about to get it. The anticipation, the maybe, the what if the next video is the best thing I've ever seen. This is called the variable reward mechanism. And slot machines figured it out before Silicon Valley did. The pull of the lever, the spin of the reels, you don't know what's coming. And that uncertainty is the drug. Your scroll is a lever. Every swipe is a spin. And your brain is at the casino at 2 a.m. And it won't leave because the next pull might be the jackpot. In 2007, a Stanford-trained psychologist named B.J. Fogg built a lab with one single mission: figure out how to change human behavior using technology. His students went on to build Instagram, the Facebook like button, and the infinite scroll. Infinite scroll. No end. No natural stopping point. No, you've reached the bottom. Just more. Always more. Asa Raskin, the man who designed it, later said, "It's as if they took behavioral cocaine and sprinkled it all over the interface." He regrets it. He dedicated his career to undoing it. These features weren't accidents. They were experiments. A/B tested on millions of people until the version that kept you scrolling longest won. Every time you open that app, you are playing against a team of the smartest engineers in the world, with billions in funding, whose only job is to make sure you do not stop. And you thought you just had bad willpower. But why specifically at night? Why does 2 a.m. feel different? Why does your willpower collapse after dark? Ego depletion. Your brain's capacity for self-control is not infinite. Every decision you make all day, what to eat, what to wear, how to respond to that email, drains the same cognitive resource. By midnight, that tank is empty. And then there's cortisol, your stress hormone. When it drops at night, your brain enters a state of low vigilance. Normally this helps you sleep, but put a screen in your hands, and that low vigilance state makes you weirdly susceptible to stimulation. You're not scrolling because you're awake. You're scrolling because part of your brain is already half asleep and can't defend itself. The blue light from your screen signals to your brain that it's daytime. Melatonin production stops. Sleep gets pushed back. You get less of the deep REM sleep that restores your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for self-control. So tomorrow night, you're even weaker, and the cycle tightens.
So here is the question that's been building this whole time. If you know all of this, why can't you just stop? Because knowing is processed by your prefrontal cortex. And your prefrontal cortex is offline. The part of you that knows better is not the part of you that's scrolling. The part that's scrolling is ancient, emotional, pre-rational. It doesn't speak logic, it speaks reward. This is why willpower fails every time. You can't fight a biological system with a thought. You need to change the environment before your brain gets depleted. Phone charger outside the bedroom. App time limit set when you're not craving the app. Friction, deliberate, design friction, because the apps removed all of theirs. The most chilling part? The engineers who built these systems, many of them have the same rules for their own kids. No screens in bedrooms, no social media under 16. They built the casino. They know the house always wins, and they made sure their own children never walk through the door. You were not weak. You were played. And now, you know.